take up from there.
Okay, sorry guys. We had to stop because I was playing like I was gonna hit Brad, and you know, Charlie is very protective, and then Missy's very protective, and it's kind of a chain reaction. And they didn't get into a dog fight, but I thought maybe they were going to, and they never usually do. But if it comes to protecting us, my bad. I won't do that again because I forget how literally they take, you know, their jobs.
Yeah.
So anyway, Brad was saying we could open up our own 5D, but you know, a lot of them are for gifts, and
I'm just teasing.
yeah, and I mean, I do collect Halloween and horror stuff, and not just like the silly kid type stuff. I'm not into that. But
I know you've talked about it, but I still love the one head that you've got out in the plants.
Oh yeah, on the stake.
Yeah, that people will stop in.
Yeah. You know, and you know, it gives me hope for when we do get into housing, you know, into a house, you know, and stuff. I'll have all this stuff done. Until then, I'm just gonna have it on my on my bedroom walls. But anyway, so yeah, we ran into town and we came home. We had bought a sandwich. We usually split one of those. Was it a foot long? Sandwiches at Walmart because it's a lot cheaper than Subway, and you know, they put a lot more meat on it. And so we split one of those and tried to lay down, take nap. Kind of drifted in and out. Neither one of us really could sleep. Well, we did. It didn't really get dark here in this part of Florida, so we saw we could see it kind of, you know, got a little darker and stuff, but we were watching it live on TV, so it was neat. You know, I guess it's not something that we really get into.
No.
You know, I mean, I enjoy seeing the pictures online, and I shared a NASA link on Facebook and stuff. You know, I mean, it's a neat event. I know my daughter and the grandkids went up on the roof and watched it.
And they were right in the path.
They were right in the path because they live, you know, right in the path of it. But anyway, then we got up and Brad worked on the skylight in the shower that is the one that leaks so bad. And he made this beautiful wooden frame. And
it ain't gonna work.
Till then.
Yeah. So now that I've taken it apart, I know how to fix it. Okay.
It was all just crumbling, wasn't it?
It was.
But Brad discovered when he was taking it apart that had rusted or had leaked far longer than before we ever had this RV, because the screws
they were rusting out.
Yeah, they were rusted out. And so what did you do?
I used the frame that I made, the plastic frame that's up there that the screws came out. The plastic frame, I cleaned it off, I put it back in, and what we need to do is we'll need to get some of the
that expanding foam,
the foam insulation, and what I'll have to do is I'll have to fasten that frame that was up there, and I'll have to fasten it back in. But until then, I'm using the frame that I made and a expandable towel rod to hold the frame in place. Rod, yeah. Thank you, curtain rod. And so
kind of brace it up in there.
Yeah, and then we've got I climbed up there a few days ago and put a tarp over all of it, and then weighted it down with sandbags.
Yeah, I told you guys that whole story.
Yeah, with the rotting rope. Yeah, but you were going to show.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sunshine Jennifer Cook.
Yeah, let me finish this in a minute, okay?
I'm sorry.
So yeah, he did that, and while he did that, I cleaned house, and that always makes me feel better. I was having a little bit of a rough day emotionally, just some kind of, you know, mental negativity stuff that just once in a while it hits me, you know, stuff that everybody deals with, and this was just my day to deal with it. It might have been the alignment of the moon and the sun and everything else, you know, plus I was overtired and stuff. But anyway, Sunshine Jennifer Cook sent us a bunch of hats, and thank you so much. And I wanted to show them to you guys. They're just beautiful. They're so pretty.
Oh, very
Okay,
cool.
did this one. I love this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my favorites. This
Yeah.
is beautiful purples and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And this one. And then she did this one.
That goes
With-
the same yarn
yeah.
with the bigger hat.
And then these are all newborn ones. Can you hold that, sweetie?
Yeah.
These are all newborn ones that she did. So she did 1 and 2, 3,
Holy smoke.
and 4 orange ones. And then 1, 2 dark green ones. And then, wow.
I know.
And
That's
then
a lot of hats.
this 3 of these blue ones. These are all newborn. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 newborn plus this. I'm gonna put this in here because it's newborn too. So that makes 10 newborns, and then 3 other hats, 13 hats. Thank you
Wow.
so much,
Thank you,
Jennifer. That helps out so much. I really, really appreciate it. And I know Linda's got some hats on the way. If anybody else wants to donate hats and send them to me, that's awesome. My address is always below. And I include your name in when I mail these out.
Mm-hmm.
This month will be Montana. It'll be Mountain Home, Montana, and Missoula, Montana.
Cool.
Or if you want to donate yarn, that's great too. My address is below. And I really appreciate all the help because this is started out with just me. And of course, Brad helps, he doesn't knit or, loom knit or anything, but he helps package, box them up. He writes the letter. He takes it in to be mailed. He's the one paying for the shipping costs. And, but it started out with just an idea I had to a wonderful community effort, which, we all can make a big difference. Or if you have a charity near you that you'd rather make stuff to and donate, everything helps. So, because we've all been in a position where we've needed help in life.
Yep. And some of these people, it just helps to
make care of.
Yeah.
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 So, what I wanted to tell you about that new dog leash is really happy. It only costs $8.10 on eBay, and it's a 16-foot, and it's for up to 110 pounds. And what we really like is one of the tape retractable leashes, and it is heavier duty. And what I really like on it is the grip handle. Can you grab it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's on that thing.
Yep.
I wanted to show you guys what I really like about it. If you can just grab both of them, hon.
Okay.
Then I can show the difference.
I'll hand you this first.
Okay.
And this one.
And this is, we walk our dogs every day, multiple times a day. I want to show you, this is, and there's nothing really wrong with it. I mean, this is the old one, and it came with a real small area for the bags. And normally the bags come in bigger rolls. So, we end up buying another one of these, and we buy our bags by the bulk from eBay.
Well, and also the cap.
Came off.
Yeah, the 2 leashes like this we had, the caps broke off within 2 days.
And so, I mean, Brad fixed it with a carabiner and, and this. But what is, this part, it looks like, oh, it's pretty heavy duty. But look how thin that is. And this is even starting to fray a little bit.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
And I don't know if you guys can tell, but that rope is starting to fray a little bit. We have not had them this long. The one thing we did like was that is glow in the dark, but that doesn't really matter. The thing is you look at the handle. This has no grip or anything. It's the same plastic.
It's a smooth plastic surface.
Then you get this, and you look at this handle. It's so different. compared to this one.
And it's more rubberized.
And this is very rubberized. Like Brad said, this is a nice rubber handle. And then another feature is these buttons. Let me show you.
Want me to hold one of them?
These buttons, you push this in, you pull it back, it locks. This one, you've got to push it in, and then you've got to use your other finger and push it up. And then the only way to get it unlocked is to try to push this down. Sometimes it sticks. This one, all you do is just take this whole mechanism, push it up, and it unlocks. And then Brad, again, it didn't come with any poo bags, but Brad fixed that with a zip tie and one of these. No problem there. But look at this. This is, I wish you guys could feel it. This is so much heavier duty than what's on the other one. And then look. That's really nice. And that's so much sturdier, you know. And when you push it, boy, it locks right away. And like I said, but the biggest thing for me is this grip handle, this rubberized grip handle. It's so nice because that's why I lost control of Charlie before. It was that slick handle.
Yep.
But this, you know, yeah. And plus I'm a lot more used to walking in that.
Yep. And I've lost the leash a couple times.
But yeah, it's Doggo. And it's on eBay, and this was a 16-foot leash, and I think it's up to 110 pounds.
Yeah.
And it was $8.10 free shipping. So we're gonna order another one, payday, to replace that other one, and then I'll use this white one on Missy, cause you know. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that if we get a new product in for the dogs that works well, we like to tell you about it. Oh, I also did trim Missy's toenails and stuff today before I vacuumed. And Brad got most of the water up. He did use the shop back there. That carpet was still wet.
Yeah.
And he got most of it up. So it feels pretty good now. Then he also did the stairs for me. Right, sweetie?
Right, baby.
And we've had a good day. We're going to wrap this up. Then at 8 o'clock, you know, we took the dogs out and stuff, which I really enjoyed because we both got to. Normally he's working at night. We both got to take the dogs out, and they were being silly. And then we got to sit outside because, like I said, Brad's usually at work at night. Enjoy the rope lights. We both lit the little tiki torch. We have them in mason jars. That was nice. And then we just got to sit out there, watch the sunset, and watch the bats. The bats started coming out as the sun set, and we love bats. And they are feeding off the insects. And watching them do this beautiful dance, you can see like the tops of the trees, and then you can see the bat. And I mean, they are so fast to see this beautiful dance of the diving and you know, everything. And it was just really, I hadn't got to see that before, and it was really neat.
It is cool. You know, they have what is it, a ballet, Swan Lake.
Yeah.
Now they need to do one
for
Bat
bats.
Bay.
Yeah, Bat Bay. That's
Bat
good.
Bay.
And then we came in and made tacos.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And watching some mindless TV.
I'm getting ready to do dishes.
Yep.
And
I think that's about it.
that's about it.
Yeah.
It's been a good day.
Yep.
I'm doing some 5D. Doing that, which, tell you what, once you get used to doing a full 5D, doing just these partials, it's kind of like disappointing.
Yeah. Yep.
But anyway, that's all we got going on. We've had a great day. Really enjoyed Brad being home.
I've enjoyed it.
He's working a day shift tomorrow. So, you know, and then he's off Wednesday.
Shopping day.
Yep. All right. Well, we love you guys, and we do cherish your friendship so much. You know, I haven't gotten the comments yet. I don't know if I'll get to them tonight or not, but I will get to them as soon as I can. And remember that we think you're awesome. And hey, bye, Brad.
My brand.
Bye. We love you guys.
Love you, baby.